Knievel fans. So, we've got the Evel Knievel Pro Stunt Cycle. This is awesome. And ever since California Creations started redoing the Ideal Toys line, we've had a lot of really good Evel Knievel stuff out lately. They started off with what they called the Stunt Cycle, which I believe was actually the trail bike. And they did that on the black frame with the classic white and blue, red and blue Evel. And then they came out with what they called the trail bike, which is still also just the trail bike, like the one they called the Stunt Cycle. And they came out with white and a blue launcher on that. And they came out with the stunt accessories, which included things like this cool little cardboard cutout truck that has Snake Canyon on one side, and then his final big jump, the Kings Island jump, on the other. And that little stunt accessory set comes with some cool stuff, like a little fire ring and some other cool stuff. But the other thing they came out with, and I was lucky enough to get from my family for Christmas, is the Evel Knievel Pro Series. And what we're actually going to see is the Evel Knievel Stunt Cycle. I was wondering if they were actually going to come out with that, since they were just kind of kept doing the trail bike. You get a really, really cool picture. 1967, I believe that was when he was still with his group and hadn't, his stunt group, and hadn't left to go on his own yet. So you get your cycle, you get your launcher, you get these pulled out of here. So, here's our contents inside. You get the Evel Pro Series, which is actually on the Stunt Cycle. You can tell it had the long exhaust coming off the bottom, where the trail bike is actually a completely different design. So that's cool to see that. That's just like my original cycle, except in black. And he's got like a velvet suit. Black velvet suit this time, like a jumper. And his helmet. See what color they did his hair in. Alright, so they kept with the same hair color. A lot of the originals had different hair colors, so I was kind of curious. And we get let's see if his kickstand to hold him up there. There we go. And then you get the launching stand in black and yellow with the Evel Pro Series on the deck and on each side. And we put these in, you just kind of pop them in there. They make a horrific noise. You're wondering if you're going to break it, but no, you're not. That's just what they sound like when you pop them in there. May even knock things over. Very, very tight fit to get those down in. There we go. As you can see, that's a little bit of work. That's once I put these together, I don't normally take them back apart. So he probably will not be returning to his collector's case. He'll probably end up in a glass case. But let me bring you in closer so you can get a much better look at this. Okay, so we're in closer for a much better look. Go over the details of the cycle. Look at the nice Pro Series, and then see what I mean by it's a velvety material. And we'll get his helmet off. Good look at his helmet there. Sure, autofocus can be funky when you're rotating this stuff around. You got the classic Evel face, and you can see they've even like a embroidered Evel on his jacket. And that's a pretty nice tire. That's actually got some grooves in it to help it catch grip when it's going. I think this is a good one. And the launchers are just the launchers. They haven't changed a whole lot. You spin them and they go no matter what color you put them in. Also, inside the helmet, it is like a velvety material too. And they've made it so it like has these little side braces so it stays fitted on his head better. I know on the other cycle helmets, pull this one off over here, they're just all smooth plastic, and I've got one of them that I use when I'm jumping that I put a little piece of foam backer in the back of so it helps stay on. So that's cool that they put that velvet stuff on there to help hold it on. So this has been our unboxing of the Evel Knievel Pro series, and I'm really happy that California Creations has been doing these, because if you've tried to find an original Evel Knievel, you're going to pay a lot for it if you do find it, and it's probably not going to be in great shape. I mean, these were played with. I jump these ones all the time. I haven't jumped the Pro Series yet. I probably will at some point in time, because that's just how I am. But they've done a great job. They've brought Evel back to where collectors can actually get their hands on a actual, I mean, they've got the same molds. They're the same vehicle. They're just newer plastics, which is better for impact anyway. And you can pick them up affordably. Like these ones, I believe, are around $80. You can get them less every once in a while, but I mean, my grandkids love these things. We have a blast with these Evel Knievels. Still, all these years later, it's still an amazing toy that everybody loves. So this black edition, they did a good job on. They really did. I love having this extra picture. I'm going to be able to frame that. And I love some of the extra little things they did, like the velvet suit. And even though, you know, it's still sloppy, the helmet isn't just falling off like the other ones. They fall off pretty easily. So it looks like this one would stay on a little bit better. And I just love the all black edition bike. That's really cool. That's not something you would typically see out of Evel. He was more of a red, white, and blue type of guy. But that's nice. I like it. I like that they kind of did that early edition type of deal. But thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed seeing a better look at, you know, some of the stuff they have out there to bring Evel back. So we'll catch you on the next video, and I'll be jumping something over this stunt set soon. So see you then.